by playing them like that. So yeah. Anyway, got a special guest on today, the Sideline Football Show. My guy. Anyway, we're going to talk about the game and give our thoughts. And if anyone has any questions as well, please let us know. So anyway, here he is, my guy. How are we?
We are good. We're good. 3 points. Big up Anthrop. Big up the chat. Please,
Yeah,
everyone who's watching us, make sure you um, like the stream, subscribe to the channel, share the link, please. We are trying to help Anthrop to get to his 1,000, not 200. We're gonna aim high, man.
1
We're
million,
gonna
lad,
aim
1
up.
million.
Yes, we're gonna aim high. The first step
Yeah,
in his
reach for the
milestone is
top,
gonna be a
bro.
1,000. Yeah.
Reach for the stars always. Right,
Yep.
so what are we saying about that game today, honestly?
Okay. Well, the headline for the game is 3 points. We're top of the
Yeah,
league. We're still top of the league. That's really good. I'll
yeah.
take these 3 points any day, anytime. Palace at home. Yeah, we own Selhurst Park, but Palace is tough.
It's
They
never an easy game, is it?
never with
Even
Palace.
though our record at Palace is great in recent times, we haven't lost there since 2014.
Yeah.
We've won most of our games and drew one, I think, which was a 0-0 draw a couple of seasons ago. But we own that gaff, Selhurst Park, when you think about it. They have a better record at Anfield than at Selhurst Park playing us.
Yeah, our head to head with them, like we won against them at Selhurst last season 2-1. We lost at Anfield 1-0. We had a tie as well the season before that. We had two ties actually the season before that. So that's why I say it's a tough game with Palace.
100%. And we went, obviously, we got the early goal with Jota, which was a great goal, by the way. The ball in from Gakpo was brilliant. Jota puts it through the keeper's legs. And that's it. The first goal goes in, and I'm like, yeah, here we go. We can really like put these to bed before our time because they are terrible. And then we made hard work of it.
Definitely. They had an offside, I guess, incident and a goal, and it was scrapped for an offside. Thank God.
Yeah, well offside.
Yeah, yeah. But I don't want to say it's a habit from last season, or it's a pattern that we saw last season. That the first 5-10 minutes we are either conceding a goal or a lot of chances and
Hmm.
whatnot. But thank God this season we're going strong. We're cruising, I would say.
I think we're more solid defensively this season than last. We do concede chances, obviously, but we're not conceding as many chances. Like last season, we were conceding one-on-ones pretty much every game, nearly to every team. Literally one-on-ones, one ball down the middle of the park, or a quick 1-2, and then the opposition's in. With this season, we look a bit more compact. I think their best chance today was the Eze one in the second half, where he went through, and obviously the great save by the keeper.
They had only two chances. One shot, I think it was from Ize, and the other one, Yaros came out from his goal. It was perfect timing. He came out
Yeah,
for
good
the loose
position.
ball. Yeah, good timing, good decision making, and good positioning from Yaros. I like this keeper, but one thing is like kind of was bugging me and irritating that Callagher was not on the bench. Do you know anything about that?
No, did not know.
That was kind of weird.
That's not a good sign, is it?
I don't know if it's a good sign, bad sign. Oh, Callagher. What is Yusuf saying there?
Putting the link in the group there so the other guys can join. There we are.
For sure.
Hello, here's Hill. Got the man flu, apparently. Big up to
Okay.
my guy Yusuf anyway. He says Chelsea at home after the international break. See how Chelsea got on today against Forest, the team that beat us at Anfield.
The time of year, I guess.
And
Yeah.
Yusuf, there's other teams in the league that say, other fans that support different teams in the league that go, oh, but we got absolutely hampered with injuries. I'm not saying names. I think we know what fan base have been moaning about injuries this season. But how about you try and be us for the year? You know what I mean? How about you try and be us for the season? Because we get fucking injuries non-stop over the course of a season.
Yeah, yeah. Hopefully, there'll be the last injury that we saw. I was kind of worried for Allison, but see, one thing I liked about the injury incident for Allison is that he actually communicated with Van Dyke,
Mm,
because that was something that was worrying in previous games, that he was not communicating. But
yeah,
right away, when I was watching the game, Van Dyke was telling him just shoot the ball out, just clear it out, which is good.
yeah. McCall's all right on his left leg, didn't he? I didn't see that. I didn't see it. I thought he just went off because Slot wanted to rest him. I said before the game I didn't want McCall's to play in the full 90 today because that guy's played so many minutes this season already. He needs a little bit of a break, and now's a good time to have it. So obviously coming off a half time, hopefully that was just a rotation thing. And he brought Szoboszlai on as a replacement. Big up, boss man, my guy David. Thank you very much. Big up to you. Thought he came off because he was on a yellow. So did I. Or just for rotation issues. You know what I mean?
I think it was for rotation, more for rotation,
Yeah, I hope so.
which is good. We want to see more of that, right? Like the guys that are gonna go for international break. Boy, oh boy, hopefully they all come back, healthy and and fit.
You're hoping, lad. You're hoping.
Yeah, yeah, man.
But last time we had an international break, we come back. Obviously, we lost the Forest. Few people use the excuse that we've lost because of the international break. To me, that is not an excuse at all as to why you've lost to a team like Forest at home. So obviously, if everyone comes back after the international break and there's no injuries whatsoever, and we drop a stinker and get beat, there's no way you can use the international break as an excuse. You just can't. I mean, maybe for the overseas players, like the South American ones, like McAllister, Allison, Nunes, whatever, Diaz, because that is quite a long way away. Let's be honest.
Hmm.
But for the rest of the team, there's no excuse really, because these are professional footballers. These are trained athletes. Yeah,
No, I hear you in that. We shouldn't make up a lot of excuses, and to be honest, like I'm kind of liking what Slot like is doing in his press conferences,
yeah,
is
yeah,
closing the door on any excuses,
yeah.
whether these excuses coming from the fans or the media or from the players or from his staff. Um, you know, the last press conference saying we shouldn't be complaining about a game, an early kickoff, but I'm gonna complain about it because I'm
So
all
am
the
I.
way at the other end.
I hampered with them all the time.
I know. And big up to him, like him saying, coming out and saying, like we start the training at 12, I
Yeah.
guess, UK time. So it should be a normal thing for us, whether we start
Mm,
at 12, at 2, or whatnot. But it's not normal for someone like me, at the other end of the world. This game started at 5:30 a.m. for me, right? But that's about it. But for the team, yeah, he's closing the door on any excuses, which is good.
yeah. And
Um,
that is good for the manager. I feel like with today's performance, though, do you think he'll be satisfied with that today?
um, no, he's not going to be fully satisfied with the performance. He's going to be satisfied with the 3 points, definitely, because at the end
He
of the
knows he can
day,
be better. Yeah.
yes, yes, and we can be better. Um, football,
Football tennis title, the Palace robbed. Why were they robbed?
oh
I've
man,
got no
it's
idea.
clickbait.
I thought we were getting a bit fucked over by the referee. To be honest with you, I felt like every time we breathed on one of their players, they were going down like a sack of spuds, and he was giving them every single little flimsy free kick here and there. But every
Yeah,
time they were pushing and shoving our players, especially in the first half, getting kicked about, nothing was getting given. Simon Hooper's a really bad referee. I think us and City fans can come to a mutual agreement on that. Definitely.
yeah, he is one of the bad apples in the league, unfortunately. It was a little bit physical game in the first half. Second half, it was not very physical. It was a tussle, I would call it. I don't know if you have a different word
Oh no,
for
yeah,
it in
yeah,
slang.
Yeah.
Um, Palace robbed. Oh man, I hate these
No.
clickbaits, man. I hate fucking
Because
clickbaits.
people are going to look
Well,
at that and click on it now. People are going to look at that and click on it and go, "Oh my god, were they actually robbed?" Because there's not one instance I can think of in that game where I thought, "Ooh, we got away with one there." Can you think of one?
no, neither for both teams, to be honest. The yellow card, like even he's a bad ref, but he was decent today, to be honest.
I
He was
think
okay.
in the end he evened it out in the second half, definitely. But that's because he had to. But that doesn't mean all of his calls were right anyway. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean? I feel like he was just giving us free kicks in the end for the sake of it because of what he was like in the first half. But he shouldn't be like this, though. Do you know what I mean? These
Yeah.
are trained professional referees that are in the Premier League. Like, you can't keep getting these things wrong. We got away with that, close the door on it and move on. I agree. 3 points in the bag. That's the main thing. We're top of the league. Look at the screen right there. How happy are you with that? What on earth can Palace be unhappy with? Fuck all, mate. And did you see how fucking distraught their players were at full time? We are literally everyone's cup final. It's like that Wolves player last week was crying his eyes out at full time and we won 2-1. Like,
The
come on. When we play City or Arsenal, they bend over backwards for them.
ay ay ay. Well, after the international break, man, we're gonna get the three-course meal, right? We're gonna
Yeah,
get the dessert with Chelsea and whoever after that, and I think Arsenal as well. It's not that far from
yeah.
Chelsea game. And then we're gonna get the heavy meal, Leverkusen and Real Madrid
Man
and
City.
City. Real
Yeah,
Madrid and City, those are back to back. That's gonna be the main course, and then the dessert will be in December. Um, Hopefully, we don't get any more injuries in the squad, and the squad is healthy and fit in December and January because those are very crucial um, time in the schedule.
yeah.
So we're grinding these results. We're getting the 3 points from these games that
Exactly.
last season, the season before, we've been struggling with these little teams. You know,
Yeah,
I'm Let me rephrase that. Not gonna call them little teams. The bottom half of the team, the mid-table teams. We always
yeah,
struggled with them like last season, the season before, and now we're winning. We're cruising through these games, and we're collecting these 3 points, whether it's at home or even away, which is really good.
yeah.
It's really good
100%.
start.
Scouse Bomb says teams seem to raise their game big time against us. Fact. Keep us sharp though, because we don't get teams rolling over. Apart from United, spot on, mate. Spot on. I can't wait for our first proper test after the international break, which is obviously Chelsea. Obviously, every game so far has been a test. Like, these away games, they're going to make it tough for us. Like, obviously, like you said, Dan, they raise the game so much when we're coming to town, obviously. So we've got to be on our A game. We have to concentrate and defend for 90 minutes. Like, we have to be on it. And today, the centre backs were on it. Of course, I've got no issues with the whole defence today, really. Um, I feel like Trent could have had a better game. Just trying too many of them Hollywood passes that just aren't coming off. Um, but yeah, it is what it is anyway. I feel like he's going to Madrid personally. This is why he feels like he can't get dropped at the minute. So he feels like he can just play how he wants without being touched. But it shouldn't be like that. It should not be like that.
Yeah. Um. What did I?
20th
Oh
minute.
man, I have so many thoughts that are fighting in my brain currently. I'm up for 28 hours now, and yeah, man, I didn't sleep. I couldn't. Football fills my life. I'm a little bit not that old yet, but I'm an old guy, right? With an ankle that has 300,000 miles on it. If I have an odometer on my ankles and my knees, probably they would read 300,000 miles. Um, I play every Friday night with my friends, and we play a little bit late. And when I come back from that game, it takes me a whole freaking week to recover. from that
Yeah.
game. So that's why football is filling my life, right? And
Yeah,
I was
well, just
scared of
stick,
missing
just
the
stick the
game.
Arsenal game on after this, and you'll have a nice sleep then.
Yeah, potentially, but I want to see what Arsenal are going to do with Southampton. Unfortunately, Southampton is beating Southampton. Everybody's beating Southampton.
Yeah, they're going back
So
down.
yeah, I think they're going to go back down. Um,
As for Palace this season, though, you know, they give us their tough game today, as they do.
see,
Not really any standout performers for Palace today. Adam Wharton, the hype train has well and truly died on that kid. That little beanhead that was getting compared to the likes of fucking Paul Scholes and all that last season by the
uh,
fucking media on Twitter. Yeah, has
no,
dropped a stinker every single game this season. Hence why he got
yeah,
subbed off with Mitchell. Yeah,
but mind you,
what's
it
going on with
was
him?
yeah, his performance was not very good today. But mind you, it was also due to the tactics. The tactics also um, made him look even worse. Adam
I feel like
Morton,
Palace are nothing without Elise.
huh?
I feel like Palace are nothing without Elise.
It's a question that I kind of asked when I was doing the watch along. That is Crystal Palace missing Elise? You know,
Very much missing him, I'd say.
yeah,
Any
Hughes.
any standout performers on your part today from our team?
Well,
What would
I
you
want
say?
to give credit to Costas, to be honest. Like,
Okay, yeah,
good performance from Costas. I'm not saying that he was the best in the field, um, but comparing Costas to his performance today to the previous performances and this season or even last season, wow, this is one of his good games, I would say. Not the best ones, but one of his really good games. I was kind of a little bit worried, thinking that, okay, if Robertson not going to play, I will put Gomez,
yeah.
right? Because
Why
with
is Gomez
Palace,
not getting any game time though?
yeah, I don't know, man. He's going to need to get his minutes, him and Kwanzaa. Otherwise, they're going to be out of rhythm. You need these play minutes to stay in rhythm. Okay, training, you're proving that you're worth it and whatnot, and stay fit. But
Yeah,
it goes down to the playing minutes.
yeah. I agree. I agree. But Gomez is a
Yeah.
player that you want to keep at the club because his versatility, playing across the whole line of defence, and then obviously he can maybe cover in at the end where he did play a few times last season. Um, that's a player you'd want to keep surely in your team. And let's be honest, last season I thought he was one of our better players, obviously, because he never really put a foot wrong. West
Oh my
Ham were
God, did Brentford scored?
Brentford 1-0 up against Wolves, and West Ham were 1-0
Brentford
which
yesterday. One of my friends was showing me. He was telling me that hey, Brentford in their last 3 games or so, they scored a goal in the first minute,
yeah,
and
that's
this
all they keep
is
doing. They keep scoring early. They've done it against City as well.
wow. Okay, I want to see what's going on with the
So,
yeah.
so for me, obviously, today's game, I'm disappointed about the goalkeeper injury. I am disappointed with that because I feel like he's been playing through an injury. He was, because if people remember, obviously, he was only out a couple of weeks ago, and then he's only just come back, and now he's out injured again with his hamstring, and now we've got Jaros to come in. You know, the defence, not really much an issue with them today. We kept it solid, got a clean sheet. The midfield was all right. Gavin Birch was okay. Made one bad mistake, but that was about it. McAllister, hopefully he's getting just rested. The attack was poor in my eyes. I think Gakpo was probably our best attacker out of all of them. He set the goal up for Jota. Jota, apart from the goal, he could have scored a couple more, but he just decided not to put it on target. Salah was, as you said, got doubled up on. Not much he could do, but every time he did get the ball, his shots were getting blocked. He was cutting in on his left and getting tackled. Um, yeah, look, at the end of the day, I'm not complaining. I'm happy because we won. We've got 3 points, but obviously, let's give our proper opinion about the game, and that is mine. It's not a scintillating performance, as we'd say, but a win is a win. By all means necessary, just win your fucking games. Get them banana skins out the way. Your Palace away, your Wolves away, them type of games. Yeah, get them out the way. You know what I mean? Gomez will want to leave in January, I reckon. I think FSG will sell him to probably get a cheap centre back in on loan. I hope to God they don't, mate. Like I said, that's a player I want to keep. AJ, thank you very much, my brother. Thank you very much. And also, guys, subscribe to the Sideline Football Show as well. His channel's actually pinned in the title and the description as well. So just get on his channel and smashing out the content as well and watch alongs as well. Did you do the watch along on your own today, or was you with anyone?
Yeah, I did the watch along for Liverpool Crystal Palace.
Yeah,
Tomorrow, I don't know, was that a handball? Kind
Aston
of,
Villa, Man
I have,
United tomorrow.
yeah. So tomorrow, Biryani FC visiting the Villains.
Yeah,
And I'm doing as well the Highline battle, Brighton versus Tottenham Hotspur. Let's see
I
who's
think
going to
Tottenham will
be.
be.
Well, both of them play Highlines.
Yeah,
Brighton play against Chelsea, man. Oh my God, I watched that game, especially the first half. Holy shit!
6 goals in the first half. Yeah.
Freaking stay in your freaking half for God's sake! Like at least leave a player or two. You know, I
Well,
know,
Tottenham,
and
Tottenham have got Van de Ven now, haven't he? So, like, obviously, Brighton get through, but he's just there to sweep up every time.
yeah, Van
But
de Ven
also, he's
is
been down the other end, getting assists as well, like he did against United.
yeah. Van de Ven is a player that I rate really high, and I think I
Oh,
don't
brother.
think he's gonna stay here a lot for a long time at
Why
Spurs.
didn't we get him for like 30 million when we had the chance a couple of years ago?
I don't
FSG should
know.
have pulled the finger out the ass and got him. He's a
Fucking
Liverpool fan as well.
assholes.
Guys, let me show you this, yeah. Swear to God. Look at this. Empire of the Car. Yeah, we'll use that. Stop screen share.
Holy wolves died.
Wait, I'll get a better one up. Hold on, make it bigger for you. Yeah. How could you not? How could you not sign this kid?
1 second. Oh,
Ipswich 1-1. Fucking hell, hey. So Wolves have equalised in the Brentford game.
I
2 goals in the first
holy
half. And Ipswich are 1-1 against West Ham as well.
wow.
Come
Wow,
on, Southampton.
West Ham, man, that Lopetegui, little piggy, I call him.
Mm,
That little piggy is not a great coach, man.
no.
He's gonna be sacked.
Lopetegui, his name is, yeah.
Oh yeah. I call him little piggy. Oh yeah, he's gonna be sacked.
I imagine so. He's been very poor so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
Do
get
you
the
want-
table back on the screen. Let's admire was being top of the league for the international break. 9 wins out of 10. I could, you know what? It's obviously it's not a perfect start because we lost one game, but it's a good start. We beat everyone that these are teams we should be beating. Let's be honest, yeah. But like you said, we've got our real tests coming up after the international break. You know, your Chelsea's, your Arsenal's. Then we'll see what we're made of. And I do feel like when we do play these bigger teams, our game will raise. Of course, it will.
Ooh.
The football's not as pretty, but the results are there.
Yeah, the football is not pretty. It's just gonna take them a little bit time. I think once they get used to the style, like at least 90%,
Yeah,
we'll start seeing a little bit better football. Football that
yeah.
you actually enjoy. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not really enjoying the football that we're putting in the field, but I'm enjoying the results,
That's all that
right?
matters, isn't it? As long as you
and
win.
and it is what matters, but you still want a good you still want the team to do good. The reason why is it will give more confidence to the team, right? And they'll be happier as well, like even at work, like yourself or myself, when you do a good job like at work, right, then you perform, you go home with a happy face, with a happy smile, like with a big smile,
100%. Yeah, yeah.
right? But if you didn't do a great job, but you got your stuff done, you'll be like, you'll feel down just a little bit. So the performances actually helps the mental health of the players, and the mental status of the players. So, but it will come. Definitely, it's going to come. 'Cause some of these players, they only know club for a coach, or they've been under club for like 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, right? Talk about
Yeah.
stability. That's a lot of other clubs. They're missing that, right? We're one of the few clubs that have that stability, other than the bottom half clubs that cannot buy a lot of players every year, right?
Mm. Yeah, true. Arsenal 16 touches. Woo, bloody hell, Jesus Christ. Um, so what about who should we have a look at today? What do you think about Gravenberch again today? I thought he made that one
Oh,
bad mistake, but apart from that,
oh
he was
yeah.
solid again.
Gravenberch is a boss in the midfield, man. He knows how to like this role suits him so good, and the style
He
of
looks
football suits
very
him. Just
confident as well, yeah.
it's like second nature for him almost. You know, he's very confident. It's like he's playing for the Netherlands. If you watch any of their games, he's doing the same thing, same role, and at the Netherlands.
And I always felt as well, I said in the summer, like, once Slot comes in, obviously a Dutch manager, having a Dutch player like Gravenberch in the team, maybe he could, get the best out of him. And so far, we are seeing him improve leaps and bounds. So hopefully, the Dutch factor is playing a big part, which I feel like it is at the minute. I feel like Slot is kind of understanding him. Gakpo obviously looks very sharp as well. Van Dijk, as always, colossal. But yeah, man, these performances aren't pretty. I get that. But, maybe we might start clicking soon. Get these shit shows out the way. Not shit shows, but you know what I mean. Like, not grade
Grind
A
these
perform
points.
non
Yeah.
grade A performances, yeah. But once the teams start clicking together and we start smoking teams, then fucking hell, we could be unstoppable. But I still feel like we're a few signings away. Yeah, I don't feel like the squad is big enough still, especially in the midfield department. If we get a couple of injuries, say if Mac is injured now, Alistair, and we get one more injury to like maybe Gravenberch or Soboslai, it's gonna be long. I feel
Hmm. We need a midfielder.
100%, man. If Zubimendi wants to come in January, fucking, I'll take him any day.
I'll take him. A lot of fans are saying, if he
But
said
he
no to
rejected us.
what? Huh?
Yeah, but like they'll be like, oh yeah, but he rejected us. But bro,
I don't care.
I don't give a
People,
shit either. I just want what's
yeah.
best for the club.
A lot of players, they would say no to, like, there's so many reasons why he would have said no. One of them is potentially maybe his family. Maybe the guy wanted to come and his family said,
And
oh,
that plays a
no.
big factor, obviously, yeah.
Yeah, it does, man. And I wouldn't take that against the player. He's a human being, like he has a family, and the family, if they're going to move to a different country, different weather, different language, culture, they're going to be worried, right?
Yeah.
So
And
that
maybe,
could be a factor. Yeah.
maybe there's been a change of mind. You know what I mean?
Yeah, change of mind. And you know what? I respect that he's loyal to his local club, and I think he is local to that club, to that area as well. Um just like Nico Williams with Bilbao.
Yeah.
Like he's loyal to the club, and that's he came out and he say, like I'm happy at Bilbao. Not the greatest team, and I don't know where they are in the table, but I respect that, to be honest.
Mm.
I really respect that. I take it the other way, which is like a positive side to him saying no to us, because I think there was a few other clubs that they came for him, not just us, and he said no to everyone. It's
Yeah.
not like I don't want to play with for Liverpool. I would like to stay loyal for my club because Moreno, I guess, his partner in the midfield, left the club, and maybe that was put a little bit pressure on him,
Yeah.
right? Um, do you want to go to the tactical board? Can do like a minute or two.
Let's have a look.
Yeah, just there was just a pattern that I saw in Bologna game, and I saw it as well in Crystal Palace, and we didn't capitalize on it.
Go on.
So okay, so you see him moving stuff. So King Mo
Yeah,
on the right wing. What kept happening to King Mo, which has been happening to him for the past 5 6 years. A lot of people just overlook that, which is he always get doubled up, always. That's the Mo effect. That I call it the Mo effect. So Chaluba and Mitchell, and sometimes it was Lerma if Mitchell was up high. Lerma would come in and double up with Chaluba against Mo. So the wing, our right wing, was shut down. That's why we didn't see a lot of movement on that side. Um, and that was from the beginning of the game. So any ball that goes there, it's gone. It's lost. Maybe if he beats his man, he might come across either cut in or he may send the ball to the outside. He tried that maybe a few times, or he was crossing it like down on the ground, like a
yeah,
ground pass. But they were all intercepted, cleared, and whatnot. Not quality passes. So that's what was happening on the right wing. It's the Mo effect. The left wing, it was a different story. So here, when you have Lerma doubling up every now and then with Chalobah, what's happening is it's actually creating a big void here for us. If you remember, few times Gravenberg, Gravenberg, McAllister, Soboslai when he came on, Curtis Jones had a little run as well, and Jota had a run attacking this freaking area. We keep failing attacking this area, and the reason why I say this because we were getting them busy on this side, and we got the goal from the other side, from the left. Whenever they double up on one wing, you will notice that always the left wing start working for us. There will be more movement from it,
yeah.
right? So the goal, the way how it happened, CJ here, grabbing Birch. Okay. It was McAllister pass to Costas. It was not Klein. It was Munez who got injured, I guess.
Yeah, he got took off. Yeah,
Yes. So he was pushing towards Costas, and Laura um, was trying to close down McAllister because the ball was with McAllister. McAllister passed it quickly to Costas. Costas passed it between the defenders behind Laura. Gakpo got to the ball. Ground pass, easy tap in for Jota. Jota is a freaking hunter, man. Okay,
mm,
so this goal is created by the big double up that happened on Mo's side. It created more space and more danger for us on the other side.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
The other thing is we need to
Because they
start
become
picking.
more stressed. Because after that, they become more stressed, obviously, and then obviously the space opened up out wide for Gakpo. So obviously, let Jota do what he does best in the box and being obviously a poacher.
Yes, this area they call it zone 14. Okay, where they're inside a little bit inside the 18 yard and just outside of it.
Yeah,
We need to attack this area. With Bologna, what happened is we actually isolated their defender, their midfield. What happened with Wharton is when I said the tactics made it worse for him, he was isolated and he was against either Curtis Jones or McAllister, and even sometimes Gravenberg. Gravenberg drops a shoulder, turn around, and runs to like penetrate from the middle. We should have penetrated a little bit more from the middle because Wharton was alone. Lerma,
yeah,
every now and then, he would go to double up on Salah, and we did have some chances. We created the chance, but we didn't capitalize on it. Um, If you remember, Soboslai had maybe two shots. Holy Brentford, eh?
Adama Traore missed a one-on-one for Fulham as well.
Yeah.
That just
So
stands.
yeah,
Yeah.
wow. So yeah, we need to penetrate from the middle whenever the wings are shut down. Whether it's Gakpo or Diaz on the left, Mo Salah is always getting doubled up. Try the middle. Gravenberch's been doing it, right? But it's that final pass or that
Yeah.
preparing yourself to shoot. We're failing to do that. We are failing to do that. And that happened to us with Bologna. If you go back and
Yeah.
watch the highlights or the game, you'll see that Salah, the way how he scored the goal, he came to this area inside the 18 and he bended over from here, right at the edge of this zone 14.
Yeah.
That's the pattern I just wanted to talk about. Other than that, we were solid in the back. I would say solid 7 to 8.5 from everyone around. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Nobody stand out other than Gravenberg and McAllister. They bossed the midfield. They may have lost the ball once or
Mm-hmm.
twice, but come on, nobody's perfect. Costa stand out for me because that is one of the best performances for him for a while, to be honest. He's really good with the
For
corner
both our runs.
kicks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't do a lot of mistakes. Not that I remember. His corner
100.
kicks are actually better than Robo and Trent.
100%, bro. 100%.
Yeah.
Right. I am gonna have to shoot for now. But Sardan, yeah, it's been a pleasure having you on today. Um,
Awesome, man.
Obviously the chat. Thank you for all the comments and your thoughts and questions. And Sardan, do you have anything coming up that you want to let anyone know about?
Do you want to come up on any of the watch alongs tomorrow?
Tomorrow, I'm doing Villa Man United on here. Brighton Tottenham. I'll give you the shout, but I will be in work.
Let me know anytime, man. Anytime.
Yeah, of course.
And oh yes, I'm advertising for this next weekend because we have international break. I'm doing an LFC fan debate and game show.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a call whenever you have a chance. We can chat a little bit about it. And I would like to invite you. It's going to be either Saturday or Sunday. I'm shooting for 5 p.m. UK time.
Okay, no worries. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
And guys, make sure you sub to his channel as well. Unreal content. Yeah, definitely give him a watch and a sub. Definitely, if you don't mind, if you'd be so kind, anyway. But up the Reds anyway. Sideline, we're top of the league for now, and it's been a good show anyway, mate. And we'll do it again soon. Yeah.
big up Anth, big up the Reds, big up
Yeah.
the chat.
Enjoy your weekend, my brother, and the chat as well.
Take
Always.
care, man.
We're out. Peace.